And today, just because I do love my Mexican cooking and I do love to make things every now and then, try things different, I'm gonna do chilaquiles. So I'm excited and I hope you are too, so stay tuned. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to make the chilaquiles is I got some very nice tomatillos. They're not tomatoes, they're not like green tomatoes or anything like that. I mean, I think people kind of have the misconception that they are. Tomatillos are actually like a fruit. Yeah, they're grown. These ones I got straight from Mexico, from the store. But anyway, I mean, they were made in Mexico, so I mean, they should be of pretty good quality. So I'm gonna just take off all the paper. It is gonna get a little bit sticky because yeah, sometimes it can. They've grown up just off the vine. So yeah, you're gonna feel a little bit of stickiness, a little bit of sap to them. That's totally fine. I'm gonna wash them a little bit later on. And then along with some shallots, I'm gonna put this in the frying pan. It's gonna come out to be a great sauce. So yeah, keep on the lookout for that. So what I'm doing is taking out all these membranes, taking out all these seeds right here, just to cut down on the spice. I mean, I do like my food spicy, but at the same time though, I always gotta think about other people because they might not like this food as spicy as I do. I mean, that's just my preference. I love spice, I love garlic, but at the same time though, you just kind of tone it down a little bit. So, but I think it'll still be good regardless. By the way, I should also mention this knife that I got. Just got it recently from my brother for my birthday. And it's from Japan. It's made in Japan. It has a nice, good chopping steel to it, which, you know, I do love. And I'm obviously not going to demonstrate much of it just because most of this is going to go into the oven. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty badass. I do like it. And yeah, thanks very much, Adrian. I appreciate this. This is awesome. All right, so I got my beautiful vegetables. This is going to be the base for my green chilaquiles sauce. So obviously, you know, my oven's heated up to 400 degrees. I'm going to heat it up here for at least maybe 20 minutes up to a half an hour. I'm going to keep checking it just to make sall the tomatillos and all the rest of the vegetables, they get really translucent, they get really soft. So that's what I'm going for. And in the meantime, I'm going to make some chips. But yeah, give me a second while I do that, okay? All right, actually, I forgot about this. I do love a good piece of meat with my chilaquiles, so I did get a sirloin steak here. Normally, I like to get ribeyes. You know, I like to get fillets. Unfortunately, though, those can be, number one, yeah, they can be a little bit more expensive than usual, but also, too, the ribeyes, as much as I love them, they can have a little bit more fat. So I think this is like a more inexpensive, much more leaner cut. So I'm just really just going to do this old school, just real simple with the steak. I'm just going to season it with some salt, a little bit of salt here. And then I'm also going to season it with a little bit of pepper. I'm just going to do this for each side, okay? And then I'm going to go outside. I'm going to grill this. I'm going to mark because I just want to leave some marks on it. I do like having having some good marks on my steak. I'm not going to cook it all the way on the grill because I'm going to put it on here onto my stove. But, you know, again, you know, it's just about cooking, giving some more flavor, bringing out more of that into the meat. So that's why I like to grill it before I actually cook it. So again, I'm looking forward to having a great product. All right, so I got some tortillas here. I'm gonna fry them up. I'm gonna put them in, I got like a thing of oil heating right here. I'm gonna fry up these tortillas, just kind of make like tortilla chips out of them. So just slice them just like so. Of course, so the oil is still working its magic. It's still trying to get hot, so I'm not going to do it right now because otherwise it's just going to come out like just all greasy and just all discombobulated. I don't really like that. I don't like a soggy tortilla chip. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting the stuff ready, and I'm going to do the tomatillo sauce. All right, so I took this bad boy out of the oven. Yeah, look at just how these are really, really soft. They came out really well, just very soft. And then so I'm just going to take all this, I'm going to scoop it up. I'm going to put it in here into the blender. And I put it into the blender like so. And, you know, get all those juices in there as well while I have them. Oh God, I can already tell like this smells so amazing. I mean, everything is so fragrant in here. Like it's just, you can smell the garlic, you can smell the shallots, you can smell everything in between. Like this is just so good. Like I can't wait to dig into this. Oh, and another thing I'm going to add to this also is cumin. I do like cumin because it has like a nice fragrance to Mexican food, pretty much like you're eating a big taco. That's what I love about it. So add a little bit of this to it as well. All right, that should be good enough. All right, let's go ahead and blend this bad boy up and we'll get some sauce. This is all nice and warm. This is gonna come out really nice as with the sauce and the base of the ingredients, with the scramble, with the eggs, the tortilla chips, the steak, and it's all gonna come together. I'm also gonna make a nice little avocado lime crema here at the end as well. It's perfect. All right, so the oil is starting to heat up. I think it's at a good spot where I can put in these tortilla chips. So when we'll do that. And I'm just gonna heat them up, just put them in here for a little bit, just to make them to a little bit of a crispy tortilla chip. It's not gonna be that long. It'll probably be just like probably about maybe 5 to 6 minutes, maybe even less than that. I'll probably just put in that many right now, just because I don't want to crowd up the pan. So my chips are ready. I'm just gonna give these a little lemon rest, but I'm also gonna just give them a little bit of sprinkling of salt, just to make them a little bit more lively. All right, so as you can see, I got some of this goodness in the pan when I cooked my steak. I'm gonna add this to the sauce, and it's, of course, it's gonna give it some flavor. Let's get this in here. Let's get all the sauce in here. Get it to start cooking. I'm gonna add my tortillas, and I'm also gonna make some eggs on the side. Let's take a look at this steak. I did cook it up, it is rested. So we're gonna see what temperature it's at now. See, look at all the juices flowing out of that. Look at this. Yeah, look at all these juices. Oh, look at that. This is a nice medium rare. You can see all the juices coming out of it. That is so perfect. That is gonna be a very nice steak for the chilaquiles. And I promise it's gonna turn out to just be something great. All right, so I'm gonna take these chips, I'm gonna fold them in, give them a little bit of a flash cooking in here. I don't wanna cook them all the way, just because I do like for them to be, to have a little bit of crunchiness to them. Restaurant, even if it's just like a diner, I like to go to a greasy diner and just go have some steak and eggs, or just go have a special plate that they'll be serving. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, I mean, to me that's just important as just going to a bar and just having a drink. You know, I love going to diners. Look, here's what the chilaquiles look like so far. When I add the steak, I'm gonna add the eggs, I'm gonna add the crema. It's gonna look so sexy. Alrighty, so I got everything prepped up. We got everything done here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit of cilantro. I'm gonna chop this up a little bit because I am gonna add it to the garnish as with my chilaquiles. So so I got this. Here's my chilaquiles with the fried eggs on them. Got my slices of steak right here. I'm gonna put on just like so. Oh God, this already looks so amazing. I can already tell. This is gonna be so good. I cannot wait to dig into this. I really wish that you guys were here experiencing this, but in a way you kind of are, but at the same time though, I mean, yeah, it's just always good to have conversation, you know, when you're cooking, but let's get some of this here, the cilantro that I cooked up, or that I chopped up here actually. And then last but not least, I'm gonna add some of this crema that I made, the avocado lime crema. Oh God, yeah, look at this. Oh God, this is so nice. I really do love doing things like this. I mean, for me, it just makes it all worth it, and especially because I love to cook not just for myself, but, you know, just for people. I mean, I just love giving the gift of food. I mean, for me, food cheers everything up. You know, food is always the best part of life. I mean, not to say that you have to eat it all the time. You know, obviously, I try to keep in shape too, but at the same time, it's like, you know, who doesn't love a nice, good food over like something like a new car or like a new house or anything like that? I mean, all those immaterial things, but for me, a good plate of food, you're singing into my heart, let me tell you. No, no,